Howdy there, baby dolls. Are you ready to get mogged? We all are. When is it time to finally give up on crypto for the cycle? When is it finally time? When do you just admit defeat? I get asked this a lot every time market goes down. And I have a nice, succinct answer. Now, obviously, I use the self-referential indicator, Bitcoin Weekly SuperTrend, because it's worked before, but it's not enough of a sweet cherry for people because they're like, you're just looking at a Bitcoin chart, which it has worked and it's still worked, right? Bitcoin Green Weekly SuperTrend, it's still green. We're still continuing up. Green, okay? But a more, I guess, detailed explanation of that is when the ISM is above 53, traditionally, the top of crypto is in for the next 12 months at some point. Okay, so it's when ISM reaches above 53. And I have that ISM chart here. That's what happened in 3 out of 3 cycles. ISM reaches above 53, and within 12 months, it was over. This is a 2013 cycle. It reaches above 53 here in 2016. It was over exactly 12 months later. It reached 53 here in June 2020, and it was over April, May 2020. Okay, so interesting, right? The actual big tops. So they're in around 9 to 12 months. Yeah, I think the earliest one was 9, but like it doesn't mean the whole cycle's over. There's that first alt season wave as well, because there's another alt season wave number 2. Right now, ISM is 50. But you never know, man. ISM, friends, could hit in because this data comes out every month, right? It could be 53 in like April, which is wild because does that mean we have alt season peak within the next 9 to 12 months and we go into 2026? Maybe. We don't know. Let's just get to an ISM of 53 first. That's what I say. And interesting, right? DeFi season happened when ISM ticked over 52, 53, 54 in 2020. Okay, so there is a chance that we have like a mini alt season first, but kind of I'm feeling like we're gonna have a big one because we've missed out for a long period of time so far. So yes, that is answering the question, right? When do we finally give up? Now you know. All right, look at ISM's done so far, man. It's been below 50 for 26 months. So when that business ISM is showing, because it's correlated, right? Business confidence and profits are correlated with crypto because it's the riskiest part of the curve. And there's nothing we can do about it.
A kiss, a cry, our rights, our wrongs.
All right, now, I want to show you this, right? My New Year's resolution, friends, is to stop getting excited over chart fractals. They always let you down every time. It's pure cope. Chart fractals, so we always do it. I've been telling you this, chart fractals are pure cope. I've been knowing this for a long time, but like, I want to believe in them. I want the squiggly line to go up and for it to match. They never match, man. They go halfway, and then when you need them to work out, they don't match anymore. Happens every time. Remember when altcoins used to go up? That was an amazing time 4 years ago. That was an amazing time. Man, AI is getting really good, friends. Look, how wild is that? Look, it goes around, jumps on my head. I don't know what app you're using, sir, Mr. Pulse Dragon. That is epic, man. AI, man, it's getting really good. Now, there's a lot of things to be optimistic for, friends. Like, you know, the AI tech run and the crypto tech run. We're going to see some crazy stuff. We're getting very close to the sex robots. That's wild, man. How scary does that look, friends? It looks like it's CGI. Is it CGI? I think that it's actually real. Man, it literally, it looks like it looks like it's some sort of like game. It looks like it's glitching. Like the way it moves, man. Oh man, so yeah, we're getting closer and closer. AI is changing the world. Remember, it's going exponential. Now you get to see why the stock market, a lot of people believe the recession's going to come and everything's here because the stocks have been running for a long time. But, big but, we got AI, man. So your charts don't tell you about the fundamentals. AI is growing exponentially faster and better. Exponentially. It's the IQ of the average AI. I think it's at about 100 now. So the IQ of AI is 100 or 120. I think it's 120, which is good human, right? 120. I got an IQ of like negative 17, but that's 120 across every topic known to mankind. It's already superhuman. Yeah, already. In the next 6 to 12 months, I guess by the end of this year, its IQ will be like 200. That's wild. Now you're as smart as like a super genius. Yeah. And then by the end of next year, oh my gosh, it's like literally we've never seen anything like that off the charts. So you think about these possibilities, right? So the AI is smart, replacing jobs, and the robots are getting exponentially smarter. You can see why the stock market, friends. I know the stock market is what they say high, yeah, not Snoop Dogg high, but just a normal casual high. But the stock market as well, that's what people are discounting. This is a stock market drop. Does it deserve to be running on for this long without a big recession? I don't know, man. I can't answer those questions. Just there's a lot of things happening that might keep the juice going. But you and I, we don't really need to worry about it too much because we know if the stock market's going to continue, there's going to be euphoria in crypto, and that's what we're going to do. I saw this funny post the other day. I think it's from Mr. Bread Toast Man. He took profit in his crypto a few months ago, and then he bought stocks, and then the stocks dropped like 15 to 20%. You know, the S&P 500 is down 9 or 10%. Not everyone buys that though. They buy like Tesla and Amazon and Apple. They're like 20% down. So it's kind of funny. Like if you're going to take profit, if you're in a stock, if you're taking profit, just don't do the rotation game. Taking profit means you're removing risk. You should get to risk off stuff, which is just stablecoin, USD. That's it. Yeah. And yeah, if you try to rotate to other things, it's basically you don't want to give up on the growth part. But yeah, that's just a part of life and markets, how you have to deal with it. I mean, Warren Buffett, friends, he keeps 15% of the entire, I think, Berkshire. 15 to 20% of their balance sheet is in cash. Yeah, so he's always ready. He's got the big elephant gun. There's just something to think about. Like, is 15 to 20% cash, is it applicable over time? Yeah, but like, man, you miss out on a shitload of crypto gains if you leave 15 to 20% of your USD there. Man, the big, you miss out huge, right? Because we're not dealing in a world where things grow like 10% per year, right? We're dealing in a world where things can go literally a 10x, right? 10 times your money. So that's a game we have to adapt to. When Donald Pump came in office, friends, we just dumped Donald Dump. But as I've shown you, right, we have more confidence coming out. You know, the US dollar's going down. We're waiting for the Kippy, just the macro stuff, just to continue. It is what it is. Yeah. Now, friends, something interesting we're going to talk about. Michael Chad Saylor, he just tweeted today, big things are coming. And the B, big things are coming. The B was the Bitcoin logo, okay? So this is Michael Saylor in a very cute wizard alchemy. So he looks so cute. He looks like an old cute grandpa here, but he's saying, it's not leverage, I promise. Michael Saylor, right before his next $21 billion Bitcoin purchase. So it's actually a real number. He got approved for $21 billion to buy, but there's a catch. It's a Ponzi. It's like we're starting to see his inability to press the off button. You're actually watching that happen in real time now. Look at this. So Michael Saylor got approved for the $21 billion purchase. He hasn't bought yet though. He's got approved. This is huge because his total input is $33 billion so far. So if you go to Saylor Tracker, you can see it here, right? $33 billion. He's put in, right? It's going to be wild. It's worth $41 billion now. So it's up like $8 billion. But man, that's wild. It's only up 24%. So where's the $21 billion going to come from? Well, there's a new stock they're making called STRK. And somehow, so I forgot exactly. It's all bullshit. It's all just leverage, moving money, Lego. It's DeFi season, yams all over again. Okay, so they're making a perpetual call option, and he's going to pay shareholders of this. You get paid 8% yield per year, and you get paid in Bitcoin. So where's the money coming from? Obviously, it's diluting the bid on the shareholders. It's just fluff words to give everyone the impression that this can't fail. All right? So just remember that. And lucky for now, we just have to keep believing. But his average price, remember friends, his average price is 67,000 right now. Yeah. Eventually, we're going to see it above 100. Like, look at this. Like, he just got approved for 21 billion. Dude, I can't believe, like, you've put in 33 billion. You're basically going to like double up at, oh my gosh, man, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. He might actually do it. He's going to crank him. But even though I know this, we all know this, I don't think the cycle's over. I don't think the cycle's over. Not with an ETH BTC this low and ISM that low. The cycle's not over. But many people think he's got to get liquidated first. No, we're going to have a big bull market. You don't, look, friends, people do leverage because it works at the start. That's why they do it. If leverage just failed as soon as you did it, no one would do it. It's just like drugs, alcohol, everything, all the vices of life. There's obviously someone's getting a good time out of it, but ultimately it's destructive, okay? Arthur Gaze is still short and bearish. The plan, be patient. Bitcoin likely bottom 70K. That was on the way down. Could happen, man. Could happen, you know? It's more that doom porn, like I said. It's zombie virus, doom porn. Like, oh, everything's going to zero, then they have to print for zero. I also saw, shout out to Francis. So Market Sniper thinks that this time is different. We're going to need another 3 months of demand destruction. Yeah, could happen. I mean, we've come this far. I mean, at this point, dude, it feels like everything's worth zero to me anyway, to be honest. Now, I want you to look at this Chudjak, okay? Chudjak, friends, saying it's over. Do you want to know who's saying it's over right now? Every guy and girl who missed every single buy the dip opportunity for the past 7 years and still work in their own 9-to-5 job. They're all saying right now, I told you the top was in. It's over. The time now is different. Just admit it's over. That's what they're saying. So, like, you didn't buy Bitcoin at 3K, 5K, 10K, 15K, 20, 25, 35, 45, 50, multiple alt seasons in between. Now you're saying it's over. I don't know, man. I think losers keep losing and winners keep winning. It doesn't help as well, friends, with Ethereum's returns like this. Ethereum has had its worst first quarter return in history. Look at this, down 41%. However, you might say, Somi, but 46% is worse than 41%. Shh. The Q1 2018 46% return was justified because Ethereum ran up 4,500x from the ICO. Okay? It ran from 31 cents to $1,400. 4,500x. Okay? So spare me your thoughts on whether or not this was the worst. This is way infinitely worse. This is literally infinitely worse. Okay? It's like there's two guys are up against Mike Tyson in his prime. One guy is a healthy, fit male who's been training for 5 years. And, you know, he got punched 5 times in the face. Okay. The other guy, he's a cancer patient, blood dialysis, right? Blind in one eye. He's got 12 months to live, and Mike Tyson just punched him 5 times in the head. You see what I mean? Like, this is what it is, friends. We're that blood dialysis patient. That's pretty much us on the hospital bed. Actually, we're not even in the ring standing. They've put us in the ring in a hospital bed, and you can hear the heart thermometer, beep, beep, the heart reader, beep. Okay, and it's literally like we're just there in bed, and Mike Tyson has come out, and he just smashed us 5 times in the head, right? Oh, but he only punched the other guy 4 times. That's what people are saying. If you think this one is actually not as comparable, this is easily the worst ever. But yeah, like I've told you as well, luckily we see, business ISM was the worst ever as well in crypto history. It was a freak accident. So what do? You can jeet your bags. I'm not going to jeet my bags. I'm going to keep holding on to our friendship. Howdy. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.